And we're back. And y'all had done a bunch of research in the space. And Jeff has a lot of has sandwiches and sweaters.
And admirers.
And admirers. You've gained the trait admirers. What is the plan?
So, how far along are we? Have we advanced one of those investigation clocks to the point where we can look for another locale?
Yes, you can. So you've got 3 dice now to roll, trying to find out where you.
Shall I take that one? Actually, Cammy, you've not rolled one of these yet. Go for it. Just 3d6.
Six.
Woo!
Awesome. So that is the wilderness. So
which does say it could be the ocean.
It could be the ocean.
So.
What is your plan from this point forward?
I would think that our plan, what I'm laughingly referring to as a plan, would be to get out to the spot where we think the lost city is going to appear, and be ready when it appears underneath us. So rather than going out to the lost city when it appears, which those earpiece losers back on land will probably do, we'll be there. It'll appear right beneath us, and we'll be right in the center of the island, and it'll be great.
That sounds safe.
Yes.
Excellent.
And no one's saying, David, that's a terrible plan. I'm horrified.
Well, I think that sounds like someone is going to roll being very strong.
Oh, God.
Well, why don't we prepare?
Is this a swing or a biff?
No, this is a being very strong. There's an action called being very strong.
Mm-hmm.
It is sometimes you have to lift big rocks and hold doors shut and stuff.
Yeah.
I just have that as strong in my action brief list.
Right.
Now, out of curiosity, so what is this being strong roll for?
It's for rowing.
Is that rowing, or would that be a travel roll?
Oh,
out of
good
curiosity.
point. Yes, no, we do need a travel roll. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Sorry,
you very much.
I know it's your system, but
No. Thank you for correcting me. Let's do it that way. On where am I? Locales.
Yeah.
So, are you being heroic in the face of dire circumstances?
Fuck no.
Are you being selfish or cowardly?
We stole a bunch of food from the town, and we got into a fight to.
Yeah, but the travel itself isn't selfish or cowardly.
Yeah. Okay. No, we're not.
Have you left another faction in a kerfuffle?
Yes.
Yes.
The boatsman.
The
guys with earpieces. We kind of confused all their shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I forgot that was within the last travel. Yeah.
Did another faction leave ahead of you? No. Is one of your companions or connections getting you there?
Well, we're all rowing.
Yeah. So it's not a person like. This is the thing. Where someone you know is a train driver or whatever.
Cool. Got it.
Yep. Normal travel isn't available. Is this normal travel?
We're in a boat on the ocean. I mean,
that makes sense. Yeah, it's normal.
What's
travel.
abnormal about that?
You're not swimming, so
yeah.
Do you have clues or keys that another faction doesn't have?
I think so.
Yes.
The poem.
And the sonograph.
Yeah, and the sonograph.
Because we took it from them.
Because you took it from them. Does another faction have clues or keys you don't have?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. So that's 3d6 and take the highest.
Nice.
Go, Cammy.
Good luck.
Woohoo!
Yeah, another 6.
Awesome. On a 6+, you make it there with some advantage or a head start.
Brilliant.
So yeah, I think you're there. So when do you want to be arriving at this point in the ocean?
The Sabbath.
Yeah, right. So Saturday?
Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's going to rise with the moon. So we should try going out at dusk.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Cool.
Unless it's one of those weird day moons.
No, no, it's not. It'll be a night.
A properly
moon.
dramatic moon.
Yeah, a properly dramatic moon. So yeah, as you're like making your way out there, though, I think like, given the warning from the barman, it would be remiss of me not to put in your way. Like, I think there's a strong wind, and it's
Sorry, cucumber sandwiches. My fault.
there's a strong wind that is like kicking up the waves and making it very choppy and problematic, and I think it overturns your boat and you will drown.
Yes.
Okay.
Or counterpoint. No.
No. Okay.
So we're gonna have to resist that.
Sounds like it.
Yep.
Shrugging off blows and punishment, avoiding trouble and damage, or insight and mental fortitude. Which do we think it is?
Trouble.
Trouble.
Could do it with insight and sit in the boat properly.
I think it sounds like avoiding trouble and damage. Describe to me how you are fighting against this.
So instead of leaving the boat just kind of adrift to where the waves can buffet it, you have to tilt the boat, or you have to rotate it so you're kind of hitting them head on, and it kind of breaks around the boat, so it's more survivability and it's less chance of getting capsized.
That's definitely insight and mental fortitude. In which case,
Jeff, I never knew you for a boatman.
You point the pointy thing at the stuff that's coming at you.
Oh,
it's a wooden spear.
Ah.
All right, so Jeff, you are rolling insight and roll 1 dice for each stat under mystery that you have any points in.
That's 2.
Awesome. Cool. And then take the highest.
All right. Good luck, everybody.
I would like to assist.
All right, cool. You got 3.
Just in time.
Mark off a composure, Cam.
6.
Nice.
Mystery, or we are history. Bless.
Yeah. So yeah. You managed to make your way like through these horrible like choppy waves, and then suddenly find yourself like powering basically adrift through like calm water, where like the waves have just stopped, and it's eerie. You can see the like choppiness of the space that you were just in, and like a few meters away, and then like it's almost glassy here. And yeah, the prominent tree from the with the castle like casts like a long shadow, and yeah, there is now the like slightly separate sound of waves and the cawing of gulls and things, and the sun starts to set.
You speak bird as well as Welsh.
Cammy's making a reference to last night's stream, and yeah. Yeah, so you're sitting there and it's calm, and the sun starts to set, and the water below you begins to, it gets super like, it gets even more glassy and still, and it's your movements in the boat are like creating the only ripples on the sea here, and someone like, I think Abigail looks over the edge and is like, is that kelp or something? And like, yeah, she looks over and she can see like all the way down, like a long way in the like through this like crystal clear ocean water.
Does it look like a forest, perhaps, that people maybe get married in? Yet it's far underwater.
And she's like, I mean, yes, but that sounds like nonsense.
You have noticed why we're here, though, Abigail. I mean, you have been paying attention to the fact that we're here to rob a mysterious treasure from a sunken city that only appears on the Sabbath.
And she's like, I was wondering why we didn't bring scuba gear.
Now you say that.
Because I think Afoy would interject that the castle is going to come up. Like, her entire familial line is sure that the castle rises and falls. And look, it's here in these marriage things saying that it's going to happen today.
Ooh, Cammy, would this be a good time for your question? Having now looked upon something ineffably ancient,
Yes.
such as what is sitting below us.
Yep.
Yes.
Do you want to spend a composure and ask a question?
How many do you have left? I think
That's the question.
1.
Okay, well that just means you can't use another move until thing.
Until I disappear mysteriously.
Oh, well that would be...
It's like she was never here. Or is like grabbed over the side of the boat. By,
I leave like a message saying, haha, fuck you guys. Or, I don't know. And then I disappear.
No, that's disappearing annoyingly.
I will do this. So, yeah, I recognize this.
Yeah, you could ask the GM for salient details, then extrapolate into a grand ancient tale.
Now, that's about the dormant...
Oh, the dormant peril. Yes,
the dormant peril, which we haven't even known about yet.
Yep, cool.
I
Got it.
think
All right.
the better question would be for someone to...
I mean, like you could ask, what is the dormant peril, if you wanted to.
What is the dormant peril?
Sorry, Cammy, the thing I meant was for Obsessed. I recognize this when you encounter something ancient that you haven't seen before.
Yeah.
That's the composure, yeah.
I will ask, what is the dormant peril of this place?
Aha.
So yeah, I think you recognize this forest, and you recognize it from like the tales and all of these sorts of things, and I think you know that the guardian of Isolde still like lurks in this in these forests or in the castle, and anyone who is seen to be coming for her silver tiara. I think
silver tiara, you say?
Yes, for her silver tiara of like silver flowers. Like her which was like her engagement tiara. Whoever comes to try and like steal it before she comes and claims it herself, this guardian will slay without mercy. For he is the guardian of her maidenhood.
Wow.
Goddamn gatekeepers.
So what if we're interested in the lady?
Well, if you have the crown, then she will come to you, right?
That's a good question.
So, yeah, I mentioned now that we're out on a boat above the sunken castle.
I think it's like something in the forest, or like tell me, what is it in the forest or the castle that makes you realize that these are the same stories?
I think there's a rustling in the sunken forest that obviously isn't caused by a current.
Mm-hmm.
And there's maybe like a glint of something, whatever the
glint
guardian
of scales.
Well, do we think the guardian is a soldier or a monster? Maybe both, because it could be scale mail.
Yes.
So
you could just say there's like a you detect movement and you can see a shape, and then maybe if we have to encounter it, then you can
maybe it's patrolling and you're like, oh wait, it's patrolling like a guard, or
there's something down there, and there's supposed to be a guardian of this place, and that's bad, and it will fuck anyone up.
Are you sure? Because I mean, I have a Wikipedia article and it doesn't say anything about a guardian.
Wikipedia isn't a viable source.
It was right so far. I say as I, hold it up and then point at it and then point at the thing that we're floating above.
Yeah. Should I get out like my family history book and be like, look, Guardian.
Yeah. So.
Look, I'm more interested in this whole silver tiara thing. I mean, Jeff, tell me if I'm wrong, but this is exactly the business we're in, right? And Abigail, I'm sure you could find a wonderful place at the museum for this for healthy remuneration.
Yeah, I think Abigail says, like, the silver tiara of Isolde, the one that is supposedly cast from moonlight itself.
Yep.
That's
healthy remuneration.
Yeah, she's like, I mean,
And
if it
they-
exists, then the silverworking techniques themselves would be the study of them would be priceless.
Excellent.
Yeah. So she's definitely interested. I think the sun sets. And I think the boat starts dropping through the air towards the forest.
Ooh.
Cool. And also, oh shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna fumble around in the boat and hold the shotgun close.
All right, so yeah, everyone who doesn't want to do something about this is going to take an injury, of some kind. Broken
Do
legs,
something about
arms.
I would like to grab a sweater and use it as a parachute.
Okay, that sounds like you're resisting with adventure.
Yeah.
So I was about to say, my question is it when we get pulled under, is like for us, is it like we're still in the air or
Yeah,
are
you're
we
still in
drowning now?
No, you're not drowning. There's no water here.
Oh, cool.
As the moon has like hit it, the
Uh-huh.
water's just vanished.
Yeah.
That's a really cool idea. The idea that the city doesn't rise so much as the water disappears.
Yeah.
Very cool. Also, we're falling. Arg.
Yes. Yeah.
It's probably fine.
Do I have to use a composure to resist?
So you roll dice, and that tells you how many composure is used.
I'll just
What if
take
I
the
have
injury.
no composure?
Then you're hurt.
No, you can
Ooh.
still. You can't perform actions. You can perform resistances. So yeah, you will just take additional composure loss. You'll go into negative.
Okay. Maybe I'll just take the injury because I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, sure.
Wait,
I'm taking the injury. Yes,
I mean,
you're cutting
I'm wondering
plan.
if you can tie the resistance into making your disappearing move. I'm not sure.
mm,
I have to leave a mysterious note.
Does it say note or message?
Message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could be like, "So
Don't be a
long,
dick."
fuckers."
But say it in Welsh, it'll make it mysterious.
Ah, yes, Welsh, the most mysterious of
Mysterious
languages.
of languages. Who was that woman?
Ah, yes, Cornish. The
I know
most
it's I
romantic
have
of
to
languages.
left a warning with your companions. So as I think as the like boat nears the trees as it's falling, so as we're kind of falling towards the
You could
tree,
like jump into the water, maybe. I don't know. From the air.
can I jump into the trees?
Yes, you can.
So I'm going to disappear, like I'm going to kick off the falling boat and disappear into the trees saying, watch out for the Guardian, dumbass Americans.
Oh dear. Okay. Yep.
Wow.
Uh huh.
We're doing a lot to further cultural outreach in this game. It's fantastic.
I do declare.
Did
I
she
disappear
just
mysteriously into the
crash?
tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did either of you want to do anything to avoid being injured?
I really want to hold on to my composure, so I'll take the injury.
Yep. Sure.
Okay.
Awesome.
So, Ash, I have a question.
Uh huh.
So with Weary, I have that you're all hopeless mode. It says when somebody else fucks something up, if he were to fuck up his resistance roll, can I save him from the consequences of that?
Yes.
Okay, roll resist then.
Alrighty then. So there goes my last composure.
No, you don't spend composure.
Oh, you don't.
You,
Cool.
you only spend composure if you
Got
get
it. That's
less
right.
than
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So this is going to be in adventure.
Sounds like adventure, but like,
yeah.
talk to me about how you're getting away with it.
Basically, you know that thing where if a lift is falling, apparently if you jump up just as it hits, you don't take the impact. I'm going to try that with a boat that's falling through a column of mysterious invisible water as we plunge to the lost city of Lioness. Seriously, I'm just holding on for grim death, and I am padding myself with all of these jumpers,
Okay.
just like wrapping them around me.
Yep.
So that is.
So for
I
each
have.
thing in adventure that you have any points
Yeah, I've got
in?
2 dice,
Yep.
and I'm being assisted. No.
Yep. Oh
I
no,
got 2
no,
dice.
you're not being assisted. No, you can't be assisted for
Yep.
a resistance.
Cool.
You can't assist for a resist.
So you've
Okay.
got a 5, which would cost you a composure unless.
But I see what you're planning on doing.
Yep.
And as I am putting on the last of the sweaters, so I look like just a giant ball, I jump in the air, kick you towards a tree, and then I like roll to safety as a big sweater ball.
Brilliant. Just okay.
What about Abigail?
I mean, she's just gonna get injured.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh wait. Can I take a harm to protect Abigail?
Yes,
Okay.
but only if you make your own resistance. So you're gonna spend a composure to save to save
This is weird and complex. I
save
love it.
Turner.
Yes. Yes. So I'm down to 3.
Yep. And now, do you want to do your own resistance to? You can resist the complication that is Abigail gets hurt,
Okay.
and
yes.
then you can resist the complication I get hurt. Right? Like,
Beautiful. Yes. Okay. I like this. Let's see. So I would assume for Abigail to be avoiding trouble and damage.
yeah.
Okay.
But it sounds like you're sucking it out.
Yep. Oof.
Hey.
Okay.
You still do the thing, right? It's resistance.
Yes.
So you still
Right.
do the
So
thing,
I
but-
just lose 2 composure.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm down to 1.
We're good.
And then I'm going to resist damage to me.
Mhm. So that's your action for that one if you're sucking it out.
Yes. Action is... Ooh, I have 3 of those. A 4.
So that's 1 composure.
So I'm down to none composure.
Right.
All right.
Which
And what
means
was
the Guardian's going to appear, and I'm getting the fuck out.
Oh, really? Is that what happens when your composure drops to 0?
Yeah.
Mine is called Nope. And hold on, let me read it to you. Where is it? Here. Nope.
Oh, yep.
Yes. When you've used all your composure, you cannot use any moves until you run away from the danger at hand. So
Awesome.
I'm not leaving you yet.
Yeah.
At a thematically critical point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
go.
out.
Awesome. You'll land on forest floor. A sheep wanders past with wool unlike the sheep of any you've ever seen.
It's a ocean sheep.
Oh,
Where'd
shit.
that voice come from?
Pet it. Pet it.
Did we just fall into the ocean? And is that a sheep? Is
Are
this
you
a
ha-
forest?
You're totally like hanging from a branch.
Yeah, like my belt is hitched
Yeah.
up, and I'm just
Yeah.
like dangling.
I'm trying to roll around to face you, and I'm like, the ocean abandoned us.
As did a foy. She just leapt into the trees. And what did she say?
Something in Welsh.
You know, I was really, really falling for her for a moment there, but
And now you are just falling. Yeah.
oh. Okay.
I think Abigail would explain the thing about the Guardian.
Yeah,
'Cause I have to have actually left you the message, like left you the warning.
yeah. Abigail translates the Welsh.
Mm.
I'm more impressed, Abigail, that you know Welsh for "you American dicks."
She's like, I've been called it before.
Oh, that's right. That time, yeah, of course. Sorry about that one too.
she's like, "It's no big problem. Please."
I'm pretty
help."
sure then I said then that it wouldn't happen again, and wow, look, here we are. Would someone like to get me out of this tree?
And she's like, "At least there aren't spiders this time."
I start peering around cautiously.
Jeff shudders involuntarily.
Yeah, so it's, I think Abigail like helps you out of the tree. I think she just like gets up and like breaks the bough off like further up, and you fall.
Yep. So far, she's caused me more damage than anything else in this game so far.
Yep.
Love hurts.
Yep. Yeah. So you're in a forest. It's all. I think it's mostly like. It's a. I think there's a lot of pines, and like oaks and things. It's very idyllic, right? Like the moon comes through and like leaves dappled silver light on the ground, through the canopy. I think a hare like comes and like looks up at you and then like and then scampers away into the night. And I think I think you can hear like a kind of sea roaring, but often like a bit of it's kind of off in the distance, right? Like you can't see you can't see outside of the trees at the moment.
We can't see the ocean for the trees. Don't get to say that often.
That's not a good sound.
Look, we're at least 100 feet below the surface of the Silver Tiara. Let's reprioritize. Let's get our balls in a row. Silver Tiara.
My balls are fine, thank you.
Mine are in a row. They hitched up when I fell out of that tree.
Just cough a few times. It's fine. It happens. Look, just...
Something about ending up in traction?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, yes. All right, so if you were a watery undersea princess, where would you keep your silver tiara?
On your head.
If you were a watery undersea princess, where would you live in your underwater realm?
That castle?
There's a castle pointing up out of the like, you can see like just like the ruined tower with like, it was like once had like one of those pointy tiled roofs at the top of like a tower that is now like all of half fallen in and all those sorts of things. Let me have a look at my it sounds like espionage might actually be a thing here. As far as noticing and spying and all those sorts of things. If you want to have more if you're trying to have information about your situation.
That seems fair.
If you to point to the castle, I think requires an espionage roll.
Okay. Well, I'll give that a shot. Nope.
Whoa. This is going well.
I front-loaded all the good rolls. Sorry.
I mean, like, I've been surprised at the quality of your rolls so far. So,
The other shoe had to drop sometime.
I think, you spot it, the tower of the castle, right, the top of the castle. But I think as you spot it, yeah, this makes sense. I think you spot it, and then Turner spots a speedboat full of suited thugs just like falling out of the sky towards you. Because they
It's
just
coming!
yeah. So it just starts falling out of the sky towards you. And what do you do?
Run towards the
Turner.
castle.
Turner, do you know what time it is?
What time is it, Jeff?
Shotgun o'clock.
No, Jeff, it's raining men. It's actually raining men.
And then he checks the shells and he clicks it closed and he goes, hallelujah.
God damn it!
All right, so I love the fact that like they start falling, and then we cut away to like a few seconds of banter, in which time they should have finished falling, but then we could just cut back to them falling again, and then we cut back to banter, and then we just cut back to them falling again. Yeah. Sounds like one of you is running. Sounds like one of you is running away.
Yeah, I'm running away.
And the other one is
Skeet shooting with bad guys.
I want to hit the little onboard motor thing and see if I can make it explode before they crash and explode again.
Okay, let's get both of you to roll both of those actions
Yep.
because they seem like they're happening kind of simultaneously.
Yeah, pretty much.
Doesn't sound like you're helping each other.
No, we're not at all. We just like went, nope. Thankfully, I've got 4 dice in run.
Is
if
Turner
you-
like grabbing
Nice.
Abigail's hand? Like, and she's like, "Don't grab my hand!"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
pretty much.
100%.
Yeah, I'm grabbing her hand and we're running. I'd also like to spend my last point of composure to find a path that leads to the tower. Like,
Yes.
pretty much trip over it, land face first, break my nose.
Mhm.
This way.
Yep, excellent. Cool. Yep, you do that.
Hey, Devil's Bargain?
Devil's Bargain, they are being pursued.
Yes.
Oh.
Shit. Oh, well, that's good because that's Snake Eyes otherwise.
Lucky you had the Devil's Bargain in there. You succeed and kill a bunch of goons with a really cool boat explosion. So that's cool.
And then I throw the gun down and leave.
Yeah, as a horse-sized fish with horrible big like teeth, like interlocking
Ichthyosaur!
outwards teeth.
It's a seahorse.
Like bursts forth. Yeah, it's the same like fish that we saw in the thing, except this one, when as it like launches itself out of the wall of water towards the thing, opens its mouth and like flames just like like blue electric flames just erupt out of its mouth, setting some of the forest on fire.
That'll be the Guardian.
I'll look at the camera and say fish and crisps and then run off.
Oh dear. All right.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. All right. You're running through the forest. Then is that the plan, Aaron? Now that you've done that, are you okay?
Done that thing.
Sorry.
I'm just turning very red. Sorry. Deep breath.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to try and run away from them now that because I think like a bunch of the like some of them have died, but not all of them, right? Like there's gonna be other dudes.
Also, Aaron, you can nope out.
Oh, yes, that is exactly what I was planning.
Yeah.
I was going to accrue as much shit as possible and then leave you holding it.
Right, so you run away from the danger.
Accelerate it out of the way already.
So, yes, whoever is still alive in this boat is the new person who gets to deal with the Guardian because Jeff is gone. Cartoon smoke cloud outline, gone.
Yep. So yeah, he sees the fish and is like, nope. Yep. Excellent. Cool. Yeah, you make your way through the forest and find yourself at like at the edge of it. I'm just trying to work out, like, because technically you need 2 more progress if you wanna find the lost city itself. I think as you're moving through the forest, I think. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, there is this beautiful music that you start to hear, and you find yourself lured to walk off the path and into the thing. And Abigail, I think, like, pretty quickly is like, "That's so beautiful. We should go and check. Like, there's music down here. That's so fascinating." Yeah, and she starts to make her way to, like, go and find out what the sound is, because obviously, like, that, you know, if someone's singing or playing a musical instrument,
it can only be good.
That can, well, I mean, like, it's strange.
That's anthropology.
Yeah, it's anthropology. So yeah, I think she's gonna gonna like let go of you, Turner, and like go and investigate this.
Am I feeling compelled by the music at all?
Yes, you are. So yeah, I think
have some.
So I think you wander off with her.
Yep.
To go and find out what the music is. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Cool. So yeah, there are, I think, when you get to the edge of the, like, space, the edge of the forest, where the water just goes up, you know, like a wall. She goes to just wander in, and I think you do too, following the music. At which point I think you both start to drown.
Would this count as bumbling into trouble?
Yes, definitely.
Excellent. My composure resets.
Yeah, there we go. We got there. Yeah. So I think the trouble is both you and Abigail have, like, one, and I think you can, once you're in the water, you can see this this woman with, like, I think she has scales for part of her, but, like, the like front part of her is like not, it is like shark flesh or shark skin, and then like the rest of her is scaled, and yeah, and she's playing on this like beautiful harp. And it's not until you get to the point where you're like sitting in the like in awe that you realize that you can't breathe.
All right, now I want to roll to resist this effect and try and get Abigail out with me.
So that sounds like you're not resisting. It sounds like you are running away.
I will take that. Definitely.
Yeah. Cool. Sounds good.
Woo!
Nice. Well done. Yeah, cool. So yeah, you what does it look like? How do you save you and Abigail?
So I probably suck at swimming. So I'll grab her and I'll start stuffing rocks in my pocket to try and, like, weigh myself down a bit. And then I'm just going to start, like, trudging along the bottom of the sea. Like, you know, dust is popping up and fish are being scared all around and I'm just turning blue, but I'm just resolutely walking forward until I fall out of that wall of water and cough up some kind of fish.
Yeah, excellent. And yeah, after a moment, she's like, Abigail is like, Nereid.
That's what the poem said.
She's like, they're real people, well, that aren't non-human people. Person, not fish person. Fish person.
Above her head in a rainbow is anthropology.
Anthropology will remember that.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, fish people. Also, I'll add it to the list and explain later. Jeff!
Jeff, you're running through the forest. Cammy, if you want to, what are you like doing on your lonesome?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Okay, cool.
Waiting for an opportune moment.
yeah.
Do I need to be with them to make the journey into the lost city?
Not specifically, no, you do not.
I feel like I have an idea of when I want to reappear. So
That's cool. That's fine. That's exactly what this is supposed to be for. Cool. Jeff, what are you up to? You found you hear your friend yelling to you from the distance, but it could be a trick, some kind of strange, eerie luring from the luring you into the
some sort of moist biddy.
yeah. I think ahead of you though, I think you see the place where the road like gets to the castle. It's surrounded by like a what's the word I'm looking for? Not a moat, but like a dropped area with like barricades, with like the sticks stuck into the ground.
Oh yes,
Palisade.
Palisade. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a palisade up ahead of you, surrounding this like ancient ruined castle.
How tall is it?
The palisade?
Yes.
8 to 10 feet.
Hmm.
I want to scale it.
Okay, so yeah.
Never met a palisade. You didn't want to scale.
Yeah. That feels like being very strong to me.
Probably, and that's why the thing I just did was a bad idea. So I'm gonna just take like a running jump, try to get my hands up there, and just pull myself up.
Cool.
And when my feet leave the ground, it triggers a move.
It does.
Whoops. No, wait.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's the one.
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome.
So, guess what? I go from 0 dice to 1 dice.
Instantly strong.
Oh
Awesome.
Jesus.
Yep. Cool.
Well.
Yeah. Awesome. Let me have a look at my list and see.
Does that mean you could gain an extra dice just by jumping before punching someone?
Pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
Shit. I could have been metagaming this whole thing.
I mean, you would have to like, you would have to do like jump off of something, I feel, but yeah.
Jump off of the chair before seducing the old ladies.
Well, you see, you jump and you do like a cool flip, and then when you land, you're like straddling them, and you're just like, "Hey, what's up?
Hey, baby.
I'm Jeff. here's my card."
Jesus Christ.
The full Jeff. It's a hell of a move.
I think, yeah. I think you jump up and like stand yourself. I think, and like you grab a hold of the top of it, and like manage to like hoist yourself over, but the whole like bit of palisade that you're on goes click, and immediately water starts rushing through at like high from like the sea walls, to create like a big heavy water rushing moat around the place, the castle, along these palisades.
Okay. Well, I think at that point, Jeff shouts, "Turner! Oops!" And then, yeah, that's it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Turner, you hear this rushing water, as you see, like, yeah, the you like wonder. You're like following the sound of Jeff, and then you see Jeff like do this jump, and then the space that Jeff jumped over is suddenly just rushing white water.
Huh. Are we on the wrong side? Are we on the wrong side of the palisade?
Yes.
Then I think there's going to be another run roll.
All right, cool. Run to avoid danger.
Yeah. Oh boy.
One of my favorite complicated like things in this game is
Woohoo!
Nice. Yeah, cool, awesome. Yeah. Abigail like looks at you and is like, "What?"
This
Like-
way! This way! This way!
I mean, yeah, you make it, right? Like you make it, and she's just standing there on the other side of the white water, being like, "I can't make that."
Yes, you can! Yes, you can! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Yeah, okay, that sounds like negotiations.
I'll take it. Oh boy! All
Tell
right.
her a rope made out of sweaters.
I think Jeff's still wearing all of them. Okay, can I take a devil's bargain?
Yes. Which is that you're very loud, and like this is going to be a clear marker for anyone with ears of where you are.
Okie doke. Yep, I'll take that.
I thought the bargain would be
I was gonna say I can
Abigail
assist
falls in the
you
water and
instead.
dies.
Well, that can't be the devil's bargain because that would counter
That's
the
a fail
result of the
state.
roll. That's
Yeah.
a fail state.
Yeah. If you don't want a devil's bargain, I can help you instead.
I'll take the devil's bargain.
Wow. Wow.
Cool.
Okay. That's the kind of partnership we have.
Yeah. I mean that ties in perfectly with the devil's
Yeah.
bargain. So, I think a couple of the like suited goons, and the guy with the white silk tie, like just as you're pulling Abigail up onto the palisade, like run up and are like, oh yeah, you know, like. They're like, oh no, they're ahead of us, you know, that sort of thing. So,
Yeah.
Y'all
Are they some
are
sort of
rolling
ska band?
ridiculously well. Yeah, I would like to point
One
out.
step beyond.
But yes. Yeah. So now that you're on the top of the palisade, you see that there is a beautiful, and I think that takes you from 3 to 4.
Woohoo!
I think the palisade was the last one. I just am on the wrong layer and can't touch anything. All right. Which means that it's time for a break because we are from 4 to 0. So let's take a break and we can do the
Cool.
travel roll next. All right.
Excellent.
Back
Bye.
shortly.